Thank you, Chris. Well, as Rochester continues to grow, the city is taking on quite the task. Alongside Rochester Public Utilities, the council has agreed to transition toward 100% renewable energy by 2035.
But how do they plan to do it in just 16 short years? KIMT News 3's Isabella Basco spoke with a few residents who are hoping to save the world, literally. She joins us live now. Isabella?
Amy and George, to get there, Rochester Public Utilities needs to find a replacement after their contract with the Southern Minnesota Municipal Power Agency ends in 2030. Now, no matter how the Med City becomes greener, one father I talked to says he will personally do everything he can to make the world a better place for his daughter. And it's a story we continue to follow. It's the chance to continue giving power to customers and also address a huge problem, climate change. Johnny Yukas is a father, and when he looks to his kid's future, he sees now is the time to take action.
I want to make sure I have a secure future for my daughter. I want to make sure that even for myself, or basically everyone alive today has the ability for it to impact you and has the ability to do something.
And he's not alone. Renewable energy is something the Rochester community is standing up for too. Here's a look at just how many people showed up to Monday's meeting to hear about the process.
We all live in the same world. It's going to affect every single person, whether you think it will or not. I just think that you can either do nothing or do something about it.
And while we are on the topic of protecting the environment, another item the City Council is addressing is protecting our trees and making Rochester greener. Citizens are concerned because more and more trees are being taken down as the city grows. And one thing the City Council is looking at is developing a tree preservation ordinance. They aren't just pretty to look at, they are essential to our health and the environment's health. And now it's a race against time to save our trees.
It's important because our trees provide health and for the greenhouse effect, all the carbon gases and everything, it's really important.
Creating an ordinance is the only way people like Barbara can be sure Rochester's council will protect the greenery of a vibrant, growing city.
And our tree canopy is going down from 23% now to we're expecting about 19%. And we should be at 40 to 60% according to the U.S. Forest Service. So we really need to get a tree preservation ordinance.
And it's all in the effort to protect the world, its beauty, and all it has to offer. And the next steps for the tree preservation ordinance are to take it back to the Committee for Urban Design and Development for review. Live in Rochester, Isabella Basco, KIMT News 3.
Thank you, Isabella. Looking back to renewable energy for just a second, a public hearing on RPU's 2019 plan will be held at the September 4th City Council meeting. The Rochester Police Department plays an active role in the community.